I'm at 004.
I don't know which replay I'm opening because I don't have them
Set 5.
downloaded because you did.
Set 5.
Give me a second.
Did you make some advertisements?
No, because I didn't
Okay, I
realize we
will.
were starting. I need to quickly get the replays. Week 1. So it was who were we on? Colts game. Colt versus Rabbi.
Set 5. Discode, I think, versus No Wiz.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I got the wrong replay the first time.
Yeah.
Because they weren't named properly.
God damn it, man.
I just had to go back.
What has the world come to, man?
I went back and I found the first one that it said, and it was a map name. That's all it was on it. So I assumed that was the right one. What are you on? 4 seconds, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, spammed it in all the channels.
Hopefully everything goes to plan this time.
Yeah, what else can go wrong?
Don't ask that.
Oh, there's nothing that can go wrong. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Wait, it's not working. How do I unpause?
Oh, I don't know.
Now it worked. How far are you now?
I'm
at
6
10.
seconds.
I'm at 10 now. So I'm waiting for you.
Okay, I'm in 10.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Perfect.
I wasn't clicked in the window.
In the lower left, in green, a Protoss, we have Gosu's Nois facing off against...
The top right, we have the orange turn, All-In's Discord.
And All Inspiration is up 3 to 2. No, it's tied. It's tied, boys. We have a tie. It's 2-2. What happened is Gosu got up 2-0 by 2 walkovers, and then our 2 boys on set 3 and 4 managed to fuck over their Gosu opponents. So now we're at set 5 and it's tied up again. We have a best of 3. Go Havoc.
Yeah.
Come on, hype this shit a bit, man.
Yeah, well, you've pretty much summed it up.
Yeah.
2 games down, we've came back, drawn it equal. This is now the game to decide who's in the lead again.
So, who's it going to be? It's going to be Terran or Protoss. We see pretty standard openings so far. Going down here, a barracks for the Terran and a gateway for the Toss.
Yeah.
No extra gases, no extra shenanigans, no probes out on the map except the one to scout.
So it looks like it's just a gateway expand.
Yeah.
This is just the most standard opening you can get.
Is it custom to build it up? Yeah, I guess you don't need to wall in versus Terran anyway because it's useless.
No.
Yeah, so you're just gonna
it's
build
a bit pointless. What a lot of people do is that you can actually use the gateway to block off behind the mineral line on a lot of maps. And then that way the Reaper can't run all the way around.
Well, it's a bit far distance here though. You'd have to place the pylon as well. Like
well, no, you normally place the pylon pretty much exactly where it is. Some maps it works, some maps it doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
It's with this one because it looks like it's like a 4 wide gap between the simulator and the edge of the map, so it's doesn't work. There's a gap.
Yeah, so this code opting for the expansion here and a second Rex. So is it going to be a 2-on-1?
I think that wall is off. That Terran wall looks like there's a hole in it.
Yes, there is a hole in it. Take it from me as a Zerg, I see holes. I know holes when I see them. There's definitely a hole.
Yeah,
but it doesn't really matter
versus... be the luckiest scout in the world. Oh, there's 2 holes in it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This code. God damn it, man. Get your walls straight.
Everything was so perfect, but he messed up the placement of that first supply depot.
And there's a third Rex going down, so there's no factory planned whatsoever. It's going to be a lot of Marines or a lot of Reapers. But for a lot of Reapers, yes. But for a lot of Reapers, he has not enough gas. So it's going to be Marines, probably.
Yeah, it would just be a normal 3 Rex push. But a Stargate is a good choice against this.
Oh yeah.
Like if you get once you start getting two oracles out into the third, like marines start to die really
Oh yeah.
quickly,
You
and
need a
then it's
lot of
just
marines for that.
yeah, and then it's just marauders, which some shield batteries will help against.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't think Terran knows about Stargate, does he? Yeah, he
No,
does. Yeah, he does.
really
Yeah, he does. He scouted it.
surprising.
Yeah, the Reaper scouted it. It's a good job from this code. He knows what's coming. This code, this code, this code. I don't know.
Yeah, Discord.
And Noah's is none the wiser. He scouted everything, but yeah, once he gets two oracles or maybe even three, he's gonna be safe. But is he going for more oracles though? He might not because he's switching into Robo now. And
He knows the free racks push is coming, so it would make sense to try and build a defense. But going into robos, try to like that's asking for a lot of gas
well, guess what? Two
usage.
Marines are not gonna be enough to fuck up this oracle if it
The
decides
oracle
to
can fight.
stay. Yeah, I know.
It takes
He can
6
kill.
marines to
I
kill
know.
an oracle.
I know. Well, four of them
I'm
are
just
in the
making
bunker.
sure. Yeah, that's not going to do much.
Yeah, well, it's gonna prevent the Marines from dying.
Yeah,
And
but
the
not in the
Oracle
main base.
turns away. No, he could have done a lot of damage there in the main base. So lucky for the scout that he doesn't. And getting stim and combat shields, that's gonna be a tough push to hold, I think.
It's yeah. It looks like this is going to be just a 2 base all-in push by the
Probably.
looks of it.
Let's see what BornGosu has to defend this. There's a shield battery going up in the net, and two more gates in the main. So
Yeah,
he's gonna have three gates, a Robo and a Stargate.
the Terran production has been interrupted a little bit due to quite a big supply block. Oh, it looks like it's not actually an all-in. It's just defensive, which is strange for a free racks. He's
Or he's
building a
gonna
third
push
command
now,
center.
or he's gonna push now and expand behind it, which is not a bad idea. Oh, there's also a wall, a hole in the second wall, by the way. Well, north of the supply depot, I just saw Marines walking over there. So can somebody needs to teach this code how to wall?
I
Probably
think
Glyn,
that's
because
I think that's one thing a Terran player can learn for a Protoss player is how to
yes,
wall properly.
and you are the perfect candidate because if we two play, you have to wall every single game. If you don't wall, you just die.
You have to wall every game against Zerg, no
Yeah,
matter if it's a rush or macro.
probably.
Otherwise, 6 line kill you.
All right, I'm not sure this is gonna hold. I'm also not sure if the well,
This is
no.
no. This push might just kill him here.
Yeah,
This
drones
sort
are going
not
down.
not with Oracle, but
No, the
that was
Oracle's gonna clean it up, but well, he
quite
did
an
some damage.
expensive trade for the Protoss. Some like sentries are expensive to lose this early.
Yeah, and the Immortal as well.
I also believe you might have the overlay still on.
Oh god damn it! I hate this fucking Frox. Please fix it. Frox, please do it. Please fix it. Fix the changer. We need it. It's so important. I need it. Please, Frox, fix it. Thank you, Balthazar, for pointing this out. You're the good boy. Well, Protoss is a bit oversaturated. Should probably take a third. I like that this code didn't fully all in and took a third behind this because he's ahead because of this.
Yeah, it's a really good choice.
It's also making a planetary fortress there, which I guess is a good idea. This is
Not
diamond, right?
really. Um, I, you really want free orbitals from what I've learned. Like after free orbitals, you can do what you want, but for what I've been hearing, you need free orbitals to be able to keep that macro into the later game.
Okay. Now with the Colossus out, I don't know if Terran can break this anymore. Not with the units he has.
One Colossus isn't actually going to do much, especially against Marauders.
Yeah, but he only has 4 Marines with him, and that Oracle is gonna wreck the whole army on its own, basically. If the Oracle
Uh,
is still alive, is it still alive? Yeah, it's still
you'd be,
alive.
yeah, you'd be surprised how little damage an Oracle will do to Marauders, though. It's the
Okay.
same as it attacking Roaches, basically.
Well, one thing's for certain: this third is not going up.
Yeah.
No way, Jose.
As
There's
soon
also
as he
some
sees the
Marines.
as soon as he sees the Colossus, he needs to start building Vikings or something of that nature.
Yeah, he needs medevacs, I think, because His bio's
Oh,
just
that
booming.
as well. Any air unit's probably a good idea at this point.
Well, he switched the reactor over to the starport and starts Viking production right about.
Supply block.
Yes,
Okay, Medivacs.
Medivacs. Yeah, also a good choice. I mean, Bio's gonna profit enormously from Medivacs. Also, so sad he doesn't spot the observer and scan it to death, because of course Protoss is gonna be prepared for everything that comes if the observer is there.
It's one of the hard things though. Like
Yeah, very
when
hard.
you play on higher graphics, it's actually harder to see it.
Okay, I didn't
On
know that.
low graphics, it's a lot easier to see the blur.
I think once it moves, it's possible to see it, but right
Yeah,
now, there's no way he's gonna ever see this there,
yeah, you can't.
unless he builds a Raven. But of course, Protoss is gonna know exactly what's coming his way. He knows there's Medivacs now, so he's gonna be able to prepare pretty much for everything that's coming out. And yeah, we've got two Colossus and the Sentry out now, some Stalkers, some Zealots. This is starting
Yeah,
to look deathball-y for me.
the charge in Colossus is quite a nasty combo for Bio.
And I don't think there's enough Medivacs to support this bio, and he might very well lose this army here if he's not careful.
There is quite a lot of stalkers in the Protoss army though, which makes it look a lot bigger than it actually is. Those stalkers are pretty much dead weight at this point.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be able to defend his third, but guess what? The Terran's third is already saturated. He's up, I don't know, 18 workers and the mules, so he's way ahead at the moment. He just needs to ramp up his production now,
And fix
which
his
he did.
gas on his Ford.
Oh yeah, there's one guy missing, but that's not too bad, I think. At this
Yeah,
level, it
there's
shouldn't matter.
quite a lot of gas over the course of a minute.
Okay. Well, I'm still not sure he can break this. Yeah, well, the Liberators are gonna help, but they're a bit too far forward, I think.
Yeah, it's unfortunately he's not actually getting any of the Protoss units he needs to.
Well, they
But
got one
this
sentry now.
reinforcement, he needs
And
to get in at the Colossus. So the rest of the units are
yeah,
like it doesn't matter.
well, some Widowmine shots are going off there, but the Terran army is dwindling and the Protoss army is still going strong. There's still a lot of Stalkers and Colossus there. And of
I
course,
don't know how that observer survived that Widowmine shot there. That
yeah,
Widowmine hit directly where the observer was.
well, air units are a bit strange in this game sometimes. Taking a fifth, even with the probe watching there. Fourth, sorry.
Yeah, that is quite a brave move when you've got this army at your front door.
I
But
don't
this
think he should
planet,
have. I don't think he should
yeah,
have fought there.
I don't. I was about to say, why is he running away for the planetary? Like that planetary can pretty much defend this attack by itself.
Yeah, I mean he should fight here. Protoss cannot break this planetary with the units he has. He needs 3 or 4 immortals for that, or he
Well,
needs to manually focus the workers.
yeah, the Colossus can do that, but not if he just walks them into it.
Oh, he's gonna lose a Colossus there. A little bit of a mishap. Also, there's Vikings out now, but with this amount of Stalkers, the Vikings are not gonna do much.
They do have enough range to shoot it for outside the stalkers, but yeah, it's
Well, he
they're easy.
manages to hold on. That's what counts.
Yeah,
Protoss is still on 3 base. He's up at the same worker count now, floating quite a bit of minerals though.
the Terran upgrades are far ahead of the Protoss. The
Yes.
Terran's researching free, and the Protoss is only just started +2 attack, and that's all he has.
Remind me to check the overlay you have for the games after this, or
Okay.
after the cast rather, because I can still not see what is researching, which is a bit annoying.
I'm pretty sure it's an old one,
Yeah, we'll check it out
but it
later.
still works really well.
Let's focus on the game for now. Well, Terran army is looking better and better. I don't know what the Protoss is doing behind this. He's building Zealots. Not sure I agree with this.
Zealots are really good. Like you really want them against this bio army.
Well, there's Widowmines as well, so
It doesn't matter. A zealot will shrug off a Widowmine shot. It will survive.
God, I wish he would build a Raven just to kill the observers, because
Even just a scan, like
it's getting so
they
much value.
To be able to nullify that Colossus range a little bit would be really useful.
Yeah. I think at this point, yeah, of course you want more Vikings, you want more Liberators and everything. But
I
there's
don't know if the number's still the same, but it used to be you wanted 4 Vikings per Colossus.
yeah, let's see what he can do now. Protoss was not ready. He's gonna retreat. And he's gonna lose quite a few units while retreating. This is actually good for Terran. Now he decides to stay and fight, and I'm not sure Terran should retreat now.
There's not
It's,
very much that can shoot up. Like those stalkers will die
yeah,
quickly.
the Stalkers are dwindling now, so the Liberators can really put in some work once they're sieged up. There goes the siege. And yeah, Protoss cannot fight in these liberation zones. And I think the Colossus, yeah, the second Colossus goes down. There's only one Colossus left. And Bio is really strong against Stalkers. Incredibly
Yes.
strong, especially with these many Marauders in the mix.
He's basically sacrificing this third base.
Yeah, well, once once the Colossus is down, I think the Vikings will be useless for now. But
He's trying to lure him into these stasis traps, but Bio's that fast that it'll probably only trap a few units with each. Even that's not that good a choice.
well, he doesn't need to push in there. He killed the third. The Protoss is way behind now.
You
He's on
see,
4 bases.
only about 8 units got caught in 2 stasis traps.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you're a bit ahead, huh?
Well, I've not stopped it. Or
Well, you're a second or two ahead. It's no big deal. Well, Terran in a strong position here. You can see the units rallying across the map from over there. More and more
he's in.
reinforcements piling in.
Yeah, once he sieges up this entrance, like the other, like what was the fourth base is basically cut off.
Yeah, he knows about it now. He just scanned there. And yeah, there's no way Protoss can engage into these liberation zones.
Ooh, Storm.
Yeah, Storm is going to be
That
tough.
is nasty Storm, but even then, I don't think he has enough to stop this. Shield batteries are out
Yeah,
of
especially if the Templars march forward and die. And this is pretty much a killing blow here, losing all of his army, desperately
Sending the
warping in.
probes. Yeah, losing 56 probes, 55 probes.
Oi, 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 all the probes are going into the grinder here. Desperate
Yeah,
last-ditch effort.
Yeah, 56 probes were lost there.
Oh my god. That was crazy.
That was a brutal end.
GG, well played. Indeed, well played, this code. Good job here.
Yeah.
Taking this win home. Now we have 3-2. Going into the game number 6. 3
Once he got
wins
that
in a row.
siege set up, that game started to really swing in his favour.
Indeed. Good job. Good job. Well played, this code.
And I believe that the next map's in the. Is
Okay.
that an old replay as well?
Yes, I think
I
so.
don't know. I wasn't actually signed out after that one.
Yeah, me neither, but it wouldn't let us watch together. I don't know. Let's just do it like that. I'm at 5 seconds.
Okay, the Colt game, yeah.
Cold Terran.
Colt Tarrant versus Ribeye, yeah. I will be a few seconds because I don't have these downloaded because I didn't realise.
Gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. All right. Maybe you should download all of them, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I think I'm not sure if the ace match is an old one as well.
I'll download them all just to make sure.
Well, we can try with the ace match later if you want. Or would you want to try? We can try with this one actually.
Either way,
Let's just try.
I'm already loaded into this one.
I just loaded back out. Okay, I'm loading back in. So stop at 5, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Are you ready to continue?
I am.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
And I've switched to overlay. In the bottom left, in red, we have Gosu's Coltarin as a Protoss, facing up against
Top right, we have our very own Ribeye and orange Zerg Trunks.
All Inspiration. With the double extractor trick, exploding blood viscers everywhere.
I still do that every game because I always forget to build the Overlord.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that works.
Not the best, but it helps fix it.
Looks like a gateway expand and a 16 hatch for Ribeye. I like this. I always build a 16 hatch nowadays versus Protoss.
Yeah, it's basically became the new normal build
Yeah,
because it
because
stops it getting blocked.
yes, and if Protoss sends the probe earlier, he's gonna be fucked because it
Well, you
messes up
can do
his.
the exact same thing.
Well, probably.
Like a drone will completely stop a Nexus for going down, and Protoss has no way to stop it.
That's true. I should probably look into that playing versus you. I'm sure that would annoy you tremendously.
Possibly, but I also know what to do if that happens. Because Terrans do it all the time.
Yeah, so what do you do then?
You just counter like one base.
You play one base? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Protoss has quite a strong one base.
that's true, yeah. Of course. Just get some zealots and some adepts out. Kill everything.
Zealots and Stalkers are usually the better combination
Well,
because
of course as
they
well.
can shoot further.
Probably true. Well, anyway, Coltarin scouted and Ribeye says, oops.
Yeah, Ribeye seems to have messed up with something. Don't know
I
what.
think he stopped building drones, looks like. I don't know why. Ribeye, what are you doing? The wagon, welcome. Nice to see you
Yeah,
here, mate.
it looks like he's maybe just all in. It was maybe just
Yeah,
gone.
this.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't all in you.
Yeah, this is gonna be a speedling all in, I think. Even walking past the probe with this links, like, fuck this now. Doesn't matter, you saw it. And there's 2 zealots in the wall. I'm not sure. Even the Nexus is not down yet.
The two zealots don't really mean much, but the two adepts do. They'll be able to stop this.
Yeah, I don't see him getting through this.
If he gets through the first zealot, the second one's actually in such a bad position the lings can get through.
Yeah, but it will take forever. This zealot can kill at least 8 lings.
Yeah, but
At least.
you don't attack the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't attack the zealot.
Yeah, well,
It looks like it's just getting bane busted though.
well, that's gonna be funny, but he's gonna spot it, I think, with the adepts.
And this is the reason why, as soon as I see a lot of lings, the first thing I do is build a shield battery.
Oh, he's gonna kill the adepts, at least one of them.
Ooh, that is
Possibly
such
both
a
of
good
them.
catch.
Yeah, that's probably a game-winning move right here. Oh, he gets the second one as well. So close. And he could just attack this now. There's no way to stop this. Attack it, Ribeye! God damn it, attack this wall, man. What's he
Yeah,
gonna do?
does have a stalker, but that's not
Yeah,
going to do much.
one stalker,
He,
man.
he needs to attack before these shield batteries, because if those get up, they can make the zealot survive the banelines.
Yeah. I know that firsthand.
Yeah,
And he's
I
not
love
gonna
doing
be
it. It
ready.
annoys Zerg so much.
He's not gonna be ready in time, I think. I think the shield batteries are gonna pop exactly when the banelings hit.
Yeah.
Go, go, go,
He
go,
could
go,
just
go!
he could just go for the building as well.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take a lot of banelings to kill that.
Yeah,
Cyrus
but
or whatever.
he also only has one adept to stop the lings from attacking it. But
And the stalker somewhere. Oh,
yep,
well, this
that's what happened.
is never gonna get broken now. And there's an oracle out. Yeah, this spells disaster for the Zerg.
It's really funny that the front zealot survived, but the one that was safe behind died.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. Like he's sitting defending all the Banelands and then looks behind him and goes, "Oh,
Yeah, that was a sad, sad moment for Bane busting Zergs. Doesn't look like the game is over, but of course, Ribeye now far behind his opponent.
the game is basically over. The Zerg has no drones. Like
Yeah,
if a Baneland bust fails like that, unless you got through that wall, you've lost.
yeah, there's two sentries now, which are gonna three even, which are gonna
Yeah,
prevent any attempt at a bending bust. If played correctly. There's also Twilight Council coming up, two more gateways. Stargate is finished
the
a
shield
while
barriers are
ago.
back at full energy as well,
Yeah.
so you can even heal the buildings if you really wanted to.
They don't do that automatically though, right?
No, you have to manually do that.
But they heal units automatically.
Yeah,
Oracle gets pushed away on the other side of the map. Meanwhile, Zerg's still sieging the Protoss here, but of course, force fields go up and prevent the Zealot from dying once again. This must be the
yeah.
luckiest Zealot in the world. Not at all like the Zealot in the LOTV trailer.
Uh, that was an unfortunate one. Like
There we
now
go
with the
once again.
force fields,
Oh, yeah.
there's
Just
no way this is getting broken.
he even trapped the Baneling inside there, I think. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. There was a Baneling inside the force field. I didn't know that was possible. Technical alpha going on here. Also, I think the units want to move out, but Zealot says no, you shall not pass.
And the lucky zealot gets left behind.
Yeah.
Oh god, run back into your little gap. That was a good catch by the Zerg.
Oh
That
yes. Those sentries are very valuable. And he's gonna lose pretty much all of this army.
yeah,
And
but with this many adepts, he's still not getting through.
yeah, of course the oracles can kill these Zerglings in a heartbeat. But yeah, you know, never surrender, never give up. Ribeye here is not about to give up. Still on a very low drone count. Not
Yeah,
mining gas at all, because who needs gas, man?
he's
We need the
basically on
wings.
one base saturation with how many drones he's got.
Yeah, he's gonna try to build spine crawlers now to defend two oracles, which is a good choice, I think.
It's perfect choice.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll really help.
it's gonna scare them away. Also, there's basically no army moving out, but why not build a second spore crawler? There's
Why did that hit that second drone?
yeah, that's
That
not
was
fair.
well outside the circle.
Blizzard, please fix this game. What the hell?
Oh god. Yeah, these abilities are still in the testing phase. It seems
Yeah, I mean, still technical alpha, so
it's not like it's been out for like 2 years or something.
yeah. No, I think the first ability though was like to encase the minerals in some sort of force fields, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly, and that was quite hilarious. I'm so happy that didn't make it
It,
into the finish
it
game.
was the funny thing is it was actually stupid as well because it had such low HP that a drone could destroy it in like
Yeah.
5 seconds.
That's well, you still had to attack the minerals though. I mean, they wouldn't attack it manually. That's
Yeah,
a
but if
lot
a
of
drone
adepts.
if a drone can kill it in 5 seconds, then a Zerglin will do it in like a heartbeat.
No, no, no. A Zergling can kill in 4.5 seconds. If a drone can kill it in 5, they all have almost the same DPS. They're
Uh,
just slower to
yeah,
move.
but you get two of them.
Yeah, that's true. Also, this I've not seen adepts kill a hatch this fast in a long time, but that's a lot of adepts.
Uh, they have the glaive update
Yeah.
upgrade, so I
Fucking
think it's
adepts on speed, man.
quite the upgrade.
Yeah, and I'm not sure these spines are gonna do really well versus shades. I mean, just gonna shade in the back and kill everything. Yeah,
I mean
now's
the
the
ben
perfect time.
yeah the Banelings will try and stop that from happening, but
Yeah, there's only 2 Banes out, 3 more are warping. There's oracles that could technically.
there's also adepts in the main base from the Warp Prism.
Oh, I did completely miss that warp prism. Yeah, I mean that's gonna put the herd on. Well, they're not doing anything. They're attacking larva and
attacking the gas
Yeah, I mean, the gas that deserves not mining. Okay.
and attacking spine crawlers. That's not best, but
Nice
yeah,
surround there, killing about half of the adepts. The rest is in the war prison. Holding on is Ribeye, but still far behind. I mean, Coltern doubles him in eco, and he lost some of his precious drones.
yeah, still stuck on two base as well.
Yeah, you don't want to be in two base ever versus
It's
Protoss.
not. It's not even two base two against two base. It's two base versus 1.5 at best.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he might drag this out. I mean, if he gets in, the Protoss is in a world of hurt. But there's so many zealots defending, so many sentries as well. And even if he gets in now, the zealots will just eat those lings for breakfast.
Sentries are tickling the overlords to death because they've
Yeah,
all been rallied straight into them.
yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of sentries do a lot of damage.
So did Banelings. That was very lucky force field timing there.
Yeah, well, the lings were in the way of the banelings. That's why he survived this. And yet another engagement not going in Ribeye's favor that might well have, because what he had there would have been enough to clean this up if he had some lucky baneling hits.
Another 6 adepts in the main base with some zealots.
Yeah,
A main base is basically forfeit. Yeah, GG.
yeah, and once he loses to the pool, it's game anyway. There we go, the GG. Why are you so far ahead again? You
I don't
cheater!
know. I started it at the same time as you, and I was on 5 seconds.
You cheater!
I even started it a second after you said go, so it wouldn't happen.
Well, anyway, set tied again, so the ace match is gonna have to decide it. Of course, the ace match is 3 matches, so we're gonna have a best of 3 to decide the series. Now, let's just make a party and see if we can actually cast this together. I'm sick and tired of you being ahead. Yeah, we can.
Yay.
Happy day! Yule! What do you mean, Wagon, you don't play this game, man? We need your memes. Who's gonna do an Ultralisk build if you're not around? Ready up,
Yeah.
buddy?
Who else is Boo going to learn all his builds from?
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna drop into Diamond if this continues?
I mean, that's going to happen anyway if he keeps playing Protoss. But he just cannot beat them for some reason. It's funny.
That's funny. Probably not for Boo though.
No, Boo, by the looks of it, it infuriates him. But it's funny for everybody else watching.
All right, look who it is. In the bottom right, we have all inspirations. Siegfried as a blue Terran.
And top left, I got my left and right mixed up there. We have the red Zerg for BornGosu. Quaterno.
Yeah, niceties are being exchanged here. Good luck and fun is going down. And Siegfried already starting a wall in with his first depot. So yeah, ace match. It's best of 3.
Okay, Discord. Watch this. This is how you build a wall.
Yes, Disco. Wall building 101. Well, to be fair, he had to build it the other way around, which is a bit harder. Because
Yeah.
then you know need to have some space for the upgrade. So don't hate
To
on
be fair,
Disco, man.
it did happen twice at two different walls.
That's true. So sad. Anyway,
uh,
Quaterno expanding here, pretty standard. Sending his OVs across the map to scout out the evil Terran, which
They'll
today is the
never
good
be as
Terran.
bad as Lenny.
Is
There's a
Lenny still
reason all
around?
not hugely, but
So sad.
there was a reason the only thing Lenny did as Protoss was cannon rush because he could not build a wall to save himself.
Well, maybe he had this building grid. I think you can turn it off. Maybe they have this turned
No,
off.
he had it on. He just could not work out where to put the buildings.
Hmm.
Like I remember if I had to tell him off for putting a cannon in his wall.
I mean, it's not wrong. Why can't you put a cannon in his wall? I mean, it's gonna be less
Because
effective, but it's still a
it's not
wall.
just going to be less effective, it's a huge weak point. Like,
Eh,
it takes so much less to kill it than anything else.
seriously, the cannon has less HP than a pylon? No, that can't
Maybe
be
not a
right.
pylon, but you don't want a pylon in your wall either.
Well, that's true. I mean, I always go for the pylon. It's basically like going for the throat. If he has a
Yeah,
pylon in the wall, he's fucked. At least if
I
I have
can't.
banelings.
A cannon's the same idea, and it's your only defense. So
Yeah. Well, we have some links out, 6 links to be exact, which is a lot of links. It's 2 more than usual, I think, or even maybe 4 more, depending on how greedy you are. Um, well, I guess he really wants to defend this Reaper, but he's not gonna catch it with slow links. I mean, let's face it, Siegfried is a micromaster. Hope you're
yeah,
watching, Siegfried.
I would expect them to do mech in this. Like Siegfried likes his mech in PvC.
Yeah, okay. I like Mech to watch it at least, not to play it against. I mean, Mech is fucking cancer, but
Yeah.
oh, and he's
Um,
gonna lose the Reaper. No, Siegfried, what are you doing?
just after you gave him a compliment as
Yeah,
well.
man. What the hell, Siegfried? Yeah, Siegfried's going into Destiny Cloudfist build here.
I have
In
no idea what that means.
that's you never watched Husky StarCraft. What's wrong with you, man?
Not in a very long time.
It's a 1-1-1 build. There's
Oh,
also a third CC going up because yeah, Siegfried's feeling greedy. And 6 links coming to face off versus those 2 Hellions. And the
attacking the
Hellions
poor
just
robot.
killed the cleaning bot or whatever that was that died there. God damn it.
That was just bullying.
Yeah, I mean, now he's just mad he lost the Reaper probably.
It's been, yeah, I was about to say it's been quite a passive game so far, and then I seen the Roach one getting built already.
Well, it's not
Don't
really early for the Roach Warren to be honest.
no, but it still gives them a lot more chance to be aggressive.
Yeah, I mean he's 5 queens, which is a lot. I mean he's not. He has one in the main as well. Yeah, I guess he's expecting the Hellions because maybe he saw them and he wants to defend that high ground. It's actually a good place for the queens to stay there. He's gonna attack
Yeah.
into the Hellions now, shooing them away.
And on the other side of the map, the Ling run by was shut down by a Viking that landed.
When in this
Ooh.
game, the Viking killed the Lynx?
Yeah, there's a landed Viking at the
Oh
natural
god,
return.
that's so cool, man. 2 kills, okay. Oh well, the SCVs
That
could have killed that.
a Viking and two Marines killed about 6 to 8 Lings,
Ah, okay.
but I think the Marines died.
Well, Siegfried is keeping those queens busy. They move off the creep now because they really want to kill those Hellions.
It does
Uh,
seem like an awful lot of queens to have at the front, but
yeah, well, he really wants to shoot his Hellions away and spread some creep. Also, this code note, this wall on the low ground is also completely shut. Okay, this is how you do it. I mean, there's no space for anything to get in or out.
welcome to the CTL cast, and we teach Disco how to build a wall.
Yes, and those 10 rings and the roach are not enough to kill these Hellions if the Hellions are microed at all. And but of course, Zerg is on 3 base, and Siegfried hasn't used his third command center yet. But he's nicely set up in a defensive position here. 2 siege tanks, some marines, albeit without stim for now. Stim is being built. And a supply depot in the middle of the path.
Okay, that. Oh well, yeah. Supply depots can get put
Yeah,
down,
he could
so it's
just
not
put it
exactly an
down, but
issue.
still it's a weird spot there. I don't know why you would do that.
I mean, it's
Maybe
pretty easily defendable if it's in your mineral line.
yeah, but maybe he's trying to create some sort of sim city, preventing the links to get through there as easy as they can if he can just raise the depots. Some more roaches are being built now, But behind this, he's getting melee upgrades, not ranged. So I don't know why he's getting a Hydra then. Maybe he just wants to stay on Hydras to get into Broodlord Ultralisk, I think.
Yeah, it does seem like a weird choice. If you're researching melee, you'd think it'd be going more towards that ultra tech instead of hydras.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Hydras are good in the mid game, but I'm not sure why he gets Hydras and then the melee.
Not without upgrades though.
Yeah, yeah, well, Hydras don't need
And
upgrades, man. They have crazy DPS anyway.
yeah, but they need their range upgrade and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Well, he gets the speed upgrade for them, which is also nice to have. And also he has a fourth base up. Meanwhile, Siegfried decided to finally take the third and build another wall.
Yeah.
Although this has a
Hopefully he
huge
remembers. Yeah,
hole in it.
hopefully he remembers about that second entrance.
Yeah, it's kind of. Well, for now, the Zerg seems to be content with just defending his own turf. Of course, the Zerg, if left unchecked, will rocket ahead. Although Siegfried is keeping up quite nicely with the workers, having built that CC a long time ago. And he's also oversaturated in his main. Should probably transfer some of these out to mine gas and think of about taking a fourth, I think. I don't know. When does turn take a fourth normally? I really love the SimCity he's building here. It looks like your base, Havoc.
That's probably not a compliment.
Yeah, I mean he can lower his depots. You cannot lower your shit.
He has a it's a multi-tiered
Ooh.
defense against Banelands.
I don't think everything in here can fit into these medevacs, so
Ooh,
there's a
yeah, these
lot of
Banelands
Zerg
are about
surrounding everything here. Oh my god. And
to...
everything gets cleaned up completely.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't even
That's
save a single
oh,
Marine.
that's a lot of Zerg, man. That's a lot of Bane and I was
And he
getting the
stopped,
range upgrade now as well for the Hydras, so
stopped building the wall as well, which means a counter attack would be pretty hard to stop.
yes. And I think a counterattack is about to happen, even though he sees the medevacs. And yeah, another force is moving in from the south. And if Siegfried doesn't raise his depot, he's gonna be in a world of hurt. Also, the
Well,
tank's not sieged up.
yeah,
And well, the north base is pretty much hanging by a thread here. Although
yeah,
there's a
well,
lot of bio there.
he walled off one entrance to the eastward. It's slightly leaving it a bit open for Lings to run in on these tanks.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be a two-pronged attack here. Maybe not, I don't know. He's pulling back now. I don't know what I'm not sure what Quaterno's planning here, but I'd say he's gonna attack pretty soon. I mean, there's
Yeah,
there's
well,
tanks at the north side, but if the Lynx can just run in and on top of the tanks are gonna do nothing.
well, he is researching his +2 attack and his hives in the middle of Morphin, so this could just be delaying tactics because he knows he's ahead on bases.
Yeah, or he just waits until his 2-2 finishes. I mean, that's possible, but the Terran 2-2 is gonna finish about the same time.
The Zerg is about to be 2 bases ahead, which is a
That's true.
huge amount.
Yeah, and he's on tier 3, so and there's gonna be ultras out. And yeah, I don't think Siegfried is anywhere near stopping ultras. Is there any
It
ghosty stuff building? No, I don't think so.
This is a ridiculous amount of tanks actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like what? 12 tanks?
Yeah, but there's a lot of banelings as well, and if he goes out on creep, nice spread though by Siegfried here. And yeah, Circus going to go for the complete surround if he can. And if he can catch those tanks on siege, he might have a chance. Although, I mean, Siegfried is maxed, so if he can push through and kill the Zerg army, he might have a shot at ending the game right here, right now. Or at least doing
Definitely.
crippling damage.
Before these ultras get out as well, which would be perfect timing.
A lot of tanks are still down there, unsieged and waiting. I don't know, but I think this is a huge
Oh,
mistake by Siegfried, and might as well cost him this engagement. Because imagine if he had those 6 tanks as well, uh, he would have done a lot more damage. But maybe this was his intention. I don't know. So he has tanks for the follow up. I don't know. So
well, there is 3 ultras getting built, but they don't have their plating yet, so
there's a
it's
lot of
not
tanks.
going to be
Tanks are good
great.
versus ultras. So
Yeah, especially if it doesn't have its +5 armor.
I don't like that siege position. I think it should be a bit more forward. If he can get in the middle of the ramp, he's in the middle of the bases for the Zerg. Oh, lots of banelings rolling in there from the north, taking out a lot of Marines. And fighting outside tank rage is not a good idea. He realizes this now and moves his tanks forward. I think this is a make or break situation for Siegfried here. If he cannot make this, he's gonna...
Yeah, the ultras show up as well.
2 go down, the third one is down as well. A lot of resources there are lost for the Zerg, but the tanks are getting cleaned up.
They
There's
did
1
manage
tank
to
left for
describe.
now.
Okay, this follow-up might prove a bit more challenging. 7 ultras with the plating,
Yes, it's
if he
gonna
can
be
survive that long.
very tough. And I think he should have rallied his reinforcements to the third. Go into some drone damage. I don't think really he realizes there's a lot of ultras out now,
Yeah, and the tanks were unsieged as well.
and the tanks are on 2-0 upgrades, but it's not enough versus. Well, okay, it's 2-2 ultras, but with the plating, that's a lot of armor.
Yeah, they're on 6 armor right now.
Well, he managed to kill 1 base. Zerg is re-expanding now, but Zerg forced to cancel on the 4th of Siegfried as well, so Siegfried's still behind. And he's getting mined out on all of his bases. He's barely mining. Zerg is up 700 minerals per minute, I think. Yeah, per minute. And he has to wait to put down his CC. He can put it down now, finally. And does so, and can finally start to drop some mules and get some income back to remax his army.
Yeah, he does have a lot of energy stored up, so it could be a lot of mules he uses.
There's 7 ultras rolling in with a bit of circling support.
A lot of the ultras are quite damaged though, and there is a lot of tanks here if he sieges them.
And the tanks are blocking the marines, so he's gonna lose this a lot of SCVs to this, and even the CC gets
Ouch.
taken out. But some ultras on the retreat are dying as well. And I don't know, man. I think he could push across and follow these ultras and kill them and win. I don't think there's enough ultras to deal with all of the army of the Terran. But also
Yeah,
behind this, I think he should at least build the Ghost Academy, so he can at least have the possibility to go into Ghosts.
a lot of people don't like ghosts though. A lot
Yeah,
of people prefer playing with liberators against the ultras.
yeah, but the problem is there's Brood Lords coming up, and I don't see him countering Brood Lords with anything else than, well, maybe
The Brood
Vikings.
Lords are a long time away though.
Yeah, about 2 minutes maybe. Well, he manages to
That's
clean up all their ultras here, which is very good. He can take out his 4th again now, 5th, and
2 minutes is an age in StarCraft time.
it's true. 2 more ultras being built. There's currently only 1 ultra out, and a lot of links and the banelings being made. But yeah, I think with the spread, he might be able to survive this. If he pushes on to them right now, he might even take out a lot of them before they hatch. Although it's too late now, I think. And he splits his units very well. The tanks manage to take out some of the banelings, and the other connect and take out the remainder of the marines. But the base is down.
Yeah, Zerg is basically on a free base macro ability as well.
Well, if we look at Siegfried's resources lost, he's 12,000 below the Zerg. Zerg has lost almost 30,000. Siegfried has lost almost 17,000. So he has been very cost efficient, even though he has been mining a lot less.
Yeah, the mineral income has been huge, but the trades have been so good that it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, and Zerg is a bit in the ropes here. If the Terran manages to set up a nice position at the natural, he will have divided all the bases of the Zerg, and then the Zerg cannot properly reinforce. The reinforcements coming in here for Siegfried will be able to take out these links. There's no more Bane links for now. The Hive is going down. And
GG.
Quaterno GG's, I did not see that coming. I thought Quaterno had this, to be honest. But well played,
Uh,
Siegfried.
it's yeah, that game was going back and forward a lot, and then the Zerg just started to lose everything.
Indeed. But very cost efficient to Siegfried.
Yeah, tanks are good for that.
Yeah, and also his splits were really good versus the Banelings.
Yeah.
Do not underestimate the value of splitting. It does so much. It makes so much difference. Anyway, this puts us up 1-0 in this best of 3, which is the ace match. We're currently 4-4 tied versus BornGosu in last week's CTL. For those that have not been here. And in the top right, we have BornGosu's Quaterno in red as a Zerg.
And in the bottom left, we have the blue Terran of All in Siegfried. 1-0 up in the ace match so far.
Indeed.
One more game, he's on match point, and
One
then
more win.
the winner of this series takes the entire week.
Yes. And even though we were down 2-0 by 2 walkovers, one of which was my fault, we managed to tie up the series and bring it to the ace match, which is awesome. Good job, guys, this week. Last week.
Yeah, no matter which way this goes, it was a good effort to come back from that bigger deficit.
Definitely. Well played, you guys. But it's not over yet, is it?
Not yet. Could still go either way.
Yes. Overlords are moving out, and an SCV is going to scout.
I'm really surprised we don't see the Terrans proxy more, because you see it all the time at higher levels.
When, especially in ladder, half of the
Yeah,
games I
but that
play
as
against
well.
versus Protoss or Terran are proxied, man. Like there was a time I had like 5 or 6 games in a row I was being proxied. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, guys? Is this the new normal now on EO? God damn it. Well, then you really learn how to kill the proxies.
Yeah, it's just scouting. If you know they're coming and you can find them quick enough, then they become the easiest thing in the world to defend.
Yeah, well, it's hard to find them though because usually you don't scout as a Zerg.
Yeah, as a
And
Zerg. Even when I'm playing Zerg, if I see it's a proxy, I'll send a drone out to find it, so I at least know where I'm like looking at it coming from.
yeah, but the problem is once the Overlord hits the opponent's base, at least on the bigger maps, the proxy already hits. The Zealots are already
Yeah,
in your net, chipping
I,
away at
I
your shit.
I don't know if it's right or not, but I tend to send my overlord, like my second and third overlord, towards proxy spots as
Oh
well.
yeah, me too. Sometimes they're being
I,
sneaky and hiding it at a spot you
yeah,
wouldn't expect.
it is a bit later than you find it as Protoss, but
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think Zerg can also react a little bit quicker.
Yeah, depending on when you see it, you just build 2 spines and try to defend with the drones until your links pop. Because if you go hedge first, it will hit before your pool is even out, or
Yeah.
almost at the same time. Reaper being shoot away here has not seen lots. Yeah, has seen everything actually. Okay, good job, Secret. Completely missed that while talking. I'm such a bad observer, man.
I wonder if he'll manage to keep his Reaper alive this time, or if it's going to die. Nope, it's
Nope,
dead.
it's gonna die again. Siegfried, what the fuck, man? Learn to protect your Reaper. He has feelings too. Seriously, man. You cannot let a Reaper die to slowlings. It's not how this works. Not in Masters League, man. I think this is spilled. He goes Destiny Cloud Fist into a third CC immediately. Well, I mean, it has worked out for him in last game, so why change your winning strategy?
Yeah, I'd assume he's pretty much gone for the same game plan this time.
Some sneakylings are trying to get in for a run by, and looks like they will succeed. The wall is, of course, not ready.
The wall has barely been started.
Yeah, well, it's halfway done. I'm an
Well,
optimist.
one supply depot's halfway done, not the wall.
Well, you are, of course, correct, Havoc. And yeah, 5 lings are not going to do much anyway, especially since there's 4 aliens out now. He's trying to find the lings, but he doesn't. And now the lings move in, and there's a Viking gonna be able to defend again. And
Yeah. Vikings actually do quite a scary amount of damage when they're on the ground.
yeah, but they're like super fragile. But if they get to shoot, they can shoot a lot of stuff. Hellions are roasting a drone on the other side of the map, roasting some more drones that just popped. So 3 drones killed in total. That's not too bad for not losing a Hellion, and also not losing SCVs at home, I think. They
Yeah.
should really retreat now, though, because the queens are gonna
Ooh,
whack these Hellions. One just
one
barely
supply
alive.
2 HP.
Yes.
That is a
And
lucky guy in his little buggy.
yeah, one Ling is gonna look at him funny and he's gonna explode. It's like,
Go over a bump and the wheels will all fall off.
yeah, it's like probably already on one wheel only, like hanging out the side, trying to keep balance, you know? And there he goes, boom. And the Lings are gonna surround these Hellions and eat them. Ah, Siegfried, negligent, negligent. Ah, so sad. There's tanks up, so Siegfried's being safe. The Hellions did get 3 Lings and 3 drones and a couple of Lings, so that's not too bad of a trade. But of course, it's nice to keep the Hellions for map presence and keeping back the creep spread. So, yeah, things are not looking as good as last game for Siegfried here.
Yeah, he needs to decide what he's doing with this command center that seems to be just floating here as well.
Yeah. Is it building up energy? Yes, it builds up energy when it floats, so it's
Yeah.
really fine. It's just collecting energy there. And of course, there's still some Lings out. A lot of them died to a tank volley, but the Lings are going to contest this CC once it lands, I believe. Marines are moving out. Meanwhile, at the Zerg space, we have a lot of drones mining stuff. Hydra is up, getting the range upgrade. Baneling speed is being researched. Some banelings are out. And a lot of creep is being spread
Yeah,
across the
this
map.
Coterno definitely likes to have a lot of queens. Like, it's a lot of queens out spreading creep.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a lot of queens. I personally like to
No.
have a lot of queens, but usually I just start to forget at some point. But
Queens are easily the best defensive unit in this game.
yeah, definitely. I mean, especially if you have 5 or 6 of them, they can kill a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and the range is crazy.
Well, they're
And
not
it's a
good on their
fast
own,
attack
but
speed.
if they have some
Yeah.
links supporting them, they can be very, very dangerous to deal with.
Well, one, like, in low numbers, they're not very good, but as soon as you get, like, a second queen, they become, like, a huge amount better.
Yeah.
Between transfuse and all those crazy stuff.
Yeah, and Siegfried is looking for some damage here, or maybe some creep spread. And banelings are rolling in, lings are moving in, and I think he needs to pick up here and get the fuck out. And yeah, I think what Siegfried should practice is a bit just pickup game. He's a bit slow there with the pickups, losing some units. But still trying to find some damage here, maybe push the creep back a bit, keep the Zerg busy, not letting him focus too much on macro is always a good idea. 4th base is going up for the Zerg. Spire's coming up very early this game, so it looks like he's going right into Broodlords. Lair, Hive and Spire finishing about the same time will allow him to go directly into Greater Spire.
Yeah, probably try to catch him off guard since the ultras didn't work last game.
Yes, and I don't think he has any... No. His scouting is still from way back when. Well, it's kind of difficult to scout if the half the base of half the map is, well, there we go, that's a money scan. He sees the hive He sees the spire even. That was a beautiful scan, man. Why scout if you can see everything with one scan?
It's the all-seeing eye.
Yeah, Sauron is watching, man. Again with the wall here, 2 more depots will make that a tight fit. And then he can move up north for his fourth base. Maybe this time he takes the fourth a bit earlier. He is already oversaturated on his expansion, on his both of his expansions, and undersaturated in his main. However, the fourth is down. Looks like he's going to try to take it in the south though. And the killer tank push is moving out again. And yeah, I mean, Broodlords are not ready, but
Yeah, they won't be
also,
ready for a while.
yeah, but is there corruptors out even? No, not yet.
No,
Okay.
and there's still a minute on the, well, probably about 45 seconds now left on the.
On the Greater Spire.
Yeah, I forgot the name.
Yeah, I mean, Zerg has Zerg's army is significantly smaller again, but if Secret pushes too slow, there will be a Broodlord or two out maybe once he reaches the natural. But he should still find a lot of damage here. I mean, it looks much better than last game, especially since Zerg decides to run his links through. But then he gets a nice surround, and suddenly the army doesn't look scary anymore. And everything gets cleaned up.
Yeah, this looks like it could be over right now.
Well,
Might not even need the Broodlords.
well, he's gonna get them anyway. Once you get the Greater Spire, you're gonna want to see those Broodlords pop. And if they pop, I think, yeah, I think Secret's in a world of hurt. I don't think he can hold this. He's also building more barracks instead of starports. Because, yeah, one starport, second starport's going down. There's no Ghost Academy out yet. So it's gonna be a tough hold, I think. Because Marines are not good. It's the only unit Marines are not good against is Broodlords, because the Broodlings will keep the Marines so busy. And unless you fly the Broodlords directly over the Marines, you're not going to do shit versus Broodlords. 3 Broodlords out, although across the map it's going to take them about maybe 2 minutes to get over. Maybe 3, I don't know. Broodlords are very slow. Yeah, but Zerg can start to slow push across the map and just kill the Terran once he reaches the underside. There's one Thor out.
Yeah, 1-4's not going to do much against Broodlords. It'll help, but
One Viking as well. Already having 4 kills. Must be the hero Viking from the start.
I'd guess so.
Yeah, we have 6 Broodlords out now, which is way more than 7 even, which is way more than Zerg needs. Ultralisk Cavern coming up as well, getting 3-0 and one upgrade as well for the. Is it the Flyer upgrade? No. Oh no, it's Corpus. Okay. I'm not sure, man. I don't think he can hold this, even if his 3-3 finishes, which I don't think it will in time for the push.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough force to be able to stop this.
Well, he could attack the southern end. Broodlords are currently up north, and he has the more mobile army. If he can capitalize on that, he might be sure, but I'm not even sure he knows there's Broodlords coming. He might no, he knows now. There we go. He knows where the Broodlords are now. And it's pretty ballsy to move in there. Wasting his Vikings like that, flying into the Hydra ball. And there we go. Broodlords are spitting their Broodlings at the Bioforce. Maybe, I don't know, can he push through here? Now the Banelings are coming in. Gonna force him to run away.
The Broodlords are getting transfused as well. But he does lose half of them.
Yeah, he lost 3 so far. There's a lot of Corruptors out now. But he has to retreat. Oh, he loses a full medevac of Marines there. That hurts. Yeah, it was a close call. But I think Zerg had just the right amount of Lings and Hydras guarding the Broodlords. Oh, and he's gonna lose the Thors. This might well be game now. That hurts. Losing these Thors really hurts because they can keep the Broodlords back a bit. And now Zerg needs to decide if he wants to push in and kill Siegfried. At the moment, he's doubling his army supply. And I think he will do just that once he notices there's not a lot of Terran stuff left. At least he will try to take out the fourth. Might even get it before the PF finishes here.
Yeah, this push is starting to look like it's unstoppable. Especially with another 5 Broodlords showing up.
Yeah. He's even gonna pop some annoying little changelings. Bit ballsy there moving his Broodlords out so far. There's not a lot of anti-air, to be honest.
Yeah,
Queens are not gonna be able to kill the Vikings in time.
he changed all his corruptors into Broodlords and didn't replace them.
Still gonna be enough though. I think the Queens with the transfuses and some corruptors coming in now will be able to clear up the Vikings, and then four Broodlords will have free reign here.
That was a nasty engagement. The corruptors show up about half a minute too late.
Yeah, he lost a lot of value there, but he still has enough to break the turn if he wants to, I think. Getting more Banelings. He has a lot of Hydras, he has a lot of Broodlords. Gonna make even more Broodlords now. And okay, I mean, there's 6 Vikings building, and we have the weapons for the Terran. The trio weapon upgrade for the tanks, I think. Or is it air? No, I think it's the tanks. It's gotta be the tanks, right?
Ship weapons,
Ship.
which weapons count. I'm sure. I don't know if they changed it back, but I know weapons used to count for mech and air,
No.
or maybe that was armor. One of the two.
Maybe armor, I don't know. But pretty sure weapons has always been 2 different upgrades.
Okay, it's probably the armor that they put together then. There was definitely one of them. I don't know if they separated them out. They might have. It's been a long time since I've actually played Turn.
That's a lot of army here rolling in. But the difference is not as blatant as it was before. An Overlord is deciding to shit all over Siegfried's base here down in the south. And it's probably going to be taken out pretty fast.
It is basically just Marines against Banelings and Broodlords, though. Although these Broodlords are extremely out of position.
Yeah, there's just no chance of stopping the corruptors of pissing all over the base and killing it. And yeah, Siegfried's
GG,
decide to
1-1.
call it GG, and looks like it goes to the last of the last of the last games. We go to game 9, game 3 of the 8th match, which will be the decider. Can all inspiration prevail, or will BornGosu's whack us hard across the face? What's it gonna be? I tell you what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Dreamcatcher, Glenn.
Our favourite map.
Is it? I kind
No,
of like it. I'm
I
not.
hate it.
I'm.
Every time I play on it, I get cheesed.
Well, it's hard to take a third, but it's easy to spot. You could just build a pylon right here, and the cheese would take forever to reach it, man. Like if you build a pylon at the little choke point here. Can you
Yeah.
though?
I don't think you can because the grass is in the
I
way.
think you can on the inner side, not on the outer side. We're gonna have to test this later.
That's
Okay, so
interesting, actually.
we have a 1-1 going on here. In the ace match, the decider, and in the top left we have all inspirations, Siegfried, our red Terran.
And the bottom right, we have the blue Zerg, which is really annoying because they keep swapping colours. We have BornGosu's Quaterno. I have lost the ability to speak, it seems.
You've lost what?
The ability to speak and pronounce words.
That happens to Scott's beer. We can't tell. You sound weird like that all the time, so it doesn't matter, man.
Yeah. At least you have an excuse, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Swiss.
I don't.
Well, you
So it
told me
looks
you have your own little breed of English over there, so I guess you have
basically,
yours
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, it looks like it's just the exact same openings
Yeah, I mean, if it works, why change it?
because it's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, but it's also interesting to see the little things like losing those four Hellions and losing map vision is gonna snowball
Yeah.
into him losing the game possibly.
Or Siegfried losing his Reaper in 10 seconds after it reaches the opponent's base every game.
Oh well, that's kind of a tradition now. I'd be surprised if the Reapers lives this time. I mean, that's just like he's just with the Reaper, it's just like scout and then forget the Reaper. He's not even bothering. I think he's using his APM elsewhere, which is not wrong. I mean, well, I think Siegfried would get hard countered by a 14 pool into Lings. Like the four Lings kill the SCV, and then you build some roaches, and then you build some mutas, and then you build more roaches and just steamroll him. Although that build might be outdated, I don't know. Anyway, the Reaper's being ballsy again, poking up and down here. And looks like he keeps moving now. He's standing still again. Now he's moving again. Looks like he really wants to keep the Reaper alive this time. It's like he heard us.
Hopefully, the Reaper can last slightly longer than before. Well, I mean, it can't exactly last much shorter, so it's looking good for him.
Looking at the chat, now I know why you haven't talked that much in the last game, you bastard.
I was talking a fair amount.
Yeah, I was feeling like you were being slacking a bit. Now they're complimenting you on your multitasking skins. But Reaper is still alive. Look at this.
I am very surprised.
He has even a kill.
Although
Oh, now he's gonna
okay,
die. There we
you
go.
jinxed it.
I jinxed it. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, as per usual, Cirque's third base is halfway up. Terran is mining because that's what Terrans do. They mine, going for the exact same build as Siegfried. His third is up, and yeah, I mean, why not? It has worked once, failed once, but it was close. Also, the second time he was holding on for dear life.
Yeah, it's not like the builds completely failed him at any point.
No. Well, the
Like,
Hellions are gonna have a tough time dealing damage here, just because the ramp is easily defendable. I think for Zerg, with a queen or two, he's
yeah.
not gonna go up that ramp.
Plus, he has like unless the Hellions go round the long way, he's got vision or had vision until the Vikings showed up.
Yeah, the Vikings gonna. I mean, it's always bad to lose overlords, but I think you calculate at least one overlord to be lost versus Terran. There's
Yeah,
three roaches defending the north side, or even might be going for a counter there. It looks like. Ooh, it's a roach rush even. Look, there's 11
yeah,
roaches out. He's going for the all-in. Oh, all-in. Yeah, it's an all-in, I think.
yeah. There's no. It's not been scouted either, so there's no bunker. There's no anything. There's three Marines and four Hellions that are leaving across the map.
Yeah, and Quarterno is down 14 workers, so he is all in with this. He sees a
Yep.
roach now, which should tip him off that something's going on here.
But the
And
Viking caught the tail end of the roaches going round as well. But
yeah,
again, it's a bit late.
he has a tank up, which will be sieged now, but it's a lot of roach.
That one tank could will shut this down though. Like like that is a lot of roaches
I think he should have gotten
going
some.
down.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, this is pretty much it, I think. I mean, he can keep pushing, but he needs to
He's not
kill
even
about.
really lost any ACVs either.
No. There's a second tank out now, so roaches are not gonna do much. Even two Ravagers. He should have had 3 or 4 Ravagers with the first push, then he might have had a chance to take out the tank and kill basically everything because the rest wasn't ready. But now that there's 2 tanks up, 2 bunkers, even the Ravagers are not going to matter. This Siegfried's got this in the bag, man. I'm calling it.
Yeah, this game I would say is over. 2 tanks spread out, small ramp.
Well, Zerk is caught up. Zerk is caught up now with workers, so this game might drag out. But he didn't really find any damage. He killed one supply depot and maybe I don't know at most one SCV. I don't even think he killed one. So
Yeah,
didn't
the
find any damage.
SCVs. There was one or two that looked like they were about to die, but I think they mostly survived.
Yeah, I mean it's not all bad. I mean he's macroing now behind it, so he might catch up. But yeah, Siegfried's in a comfortable position. I think he should just keep building 2 or 3 more tanks, push across the map, and finish this. Roaches are not too good versus tanks. In any
Yeah.
case, he needs lings to defend the tanks.
So yeah, the Terrans lost 6 workers, which is pretty impressive for what happened in the fight.
Yeah,
That could have quite easily have been a lot more.
absolutely. Yeah, Zerx decided to take down the rocks on his side because he's bored. His unit needs to train to keep sharp.
Yeah.
And
Mainly the tanks.
it, the only thing I don't like about this build is Siegfried is taking his third a bit late, but that might be a normal timing for Terran, I'm not sure.
I don't think so. I think this is a really safe defensive build that's taking it later than it should. Because the third usually Terrans have thirds before this.
Yeah, I think so. There's some link scouting for the third. We'll spot it, of course, and we'll know that, yeah, Terran is in a pretty decent spot. I think he's still up, almost even in workers, which is always a good sign for Terran.
Yeah, it was definitely the right choice. Like, it, if he'd had the third base already, that roach attack would have done a lot more damage.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he can always lift it up, but the SCVs are of course gonna die.
Yeah, and he
But
would have had less units as well. Like,
I still think he should have moved it out as soon as the roaches were gone, though. Well, of course you don't know if the roaches are really gone, so it's always hard to know. It's easier when you observe. There's a drop going over. I like this. I feel like Siegfried hasn't pressured enough with drops in the last game. He's only gonna clear some creep, but still it's gonna keep the Zerg on his toes because roaches are very slow to respond to stuff like this. There's some Zerglings out now, and yeah, he should probably get the fuck out of there now once the roaches hit, and he does. Only losing 3 Marines this time.
ooh, nearly loses a med.
Yeah, that was a close call. Oh, and the Mutas are gonna finish it. Maybe not. Okay. Well, now there's Mutas out. What a surprise. 10 Mutas. So the game going. What? Oh, God. Havoc? We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please bear with us. We are at 9:25, which is probably where we're gonna resume later. Havoc, you had to go and fuck it up, didn't you? You had to go and fuck it up. This cast was going so well after the disaster of yesterday, and now we had to go and fuck it up. I'm just gonna continue this myself, I think. It's not gonna take too much longer, is it? And off he goes. Total Havoc has left the game. Oh god. And I just went back too far, and I cannot go forward because I don't know my hotkeys, so you're gonna have to watch this again. Right, so Mute is about to pop here. 10 Mutas have popped and will not kill these Medivacs for some miraculous reason. So yeah, Siegfried's gonna have to deal with Mutas building a tower immediately, of course. Once those are up, he's gonna be in a good spot. There's a lot of Marines out, and even a Viking will try to deal with the Mutas. And the turrets will just in time go up to die. And the second turret is not up again. This will really put the hurt on Siegfried. Some Marines are running in to deal with this. But more mutas are coming out. 15 is the count now, and only one Viking is ready. Meanwhile, there is an attack going down on the southern expansion. Zerg also taking a weird fifth base here. Maybe it's not too weird, but I think this one is the Terrans actually. I'm not sure. Anyway, Terran has a scary army moving across the map saying, fuck this, we're gonna fuck you up now. And yeah, there's a lot of resources in these Mutalisks, and Mutalisks cannot engage Marines, as you see now. And yeah, yeah. I mean, those rocks are gonna slow him down for a millisecond. But let's face it, he's doubling the army supply, and losing these mutas really hurt Quaterno here. I think Siegfried might, well, if he takes this engagement with a bit of caution, end the game once he clears up the rest of the Zerg's army. He cannot engage into the siege tank line, which he does now, losing a lot of his expensive banelings. All the rest of mutas go down. There's only 18 army supply now, 26 left for Quaterno, and it looks like Secret's about to bring us the week home with this amazing game. And GG! We have a victory, guys! Even though Glyn lagged out in the end, it was an amazing cast, and we have a victory. We beat Gosu, being down 2 games by walkovers from the start, then winning 3 games in a row, and Siegfried having to go the full length to bring this home. What an amazing week that was. Good job, Siegfried, for taking this home. Good job, everybody who played and won, or even maybe lost and gave it their all. You guys rock. Let's win this week as well versus Lit, and we'll see you next week when we're casting the series, the week number 2. And with this, we are out. Bye.